Alright, we are at the afternoon power cook. It is 1:09. I literally just ended my stream downstairs, but I just wanted to dedicate this power cook to having an awesome dog walk afterwards. And I didn't even realize that I saved a nice chunk of food for today for the dogs, but they're all set anyways. So right now I'm just getting ready to cook the turkey. Today is, again, broccoli, brown rice. I see a little, you know what, let me get that little, it's probably just a little thing of, a little dark piece of brown rice, but I always like to take out any little thing that I see in there. Just get it right on out of there. Yep, it is just a hard little piece of rice. Yep, see, just a hardened little piece of chip of brown rice, but either way, yep, brown rice. Just use a little bit of vegetable oil and salt and garlic powder. That's it. And then I literally lightly salt the broccoli and I put it in the steamer on the top. And that's it. And it cooks itself. And literally all it takes is mixing rice with water and then putting some salt, garlic powder, and a little bit of vegetable oil. Just a little bit so it doesn't stick. But that's the power cook for today. Yeah. Stay lean. And don't get me wrong, I like to have like burgers and pizzas here and there and stuff, but I can really enjoy it because between all that, I'm mostly eating lean meats, vegetables, and brown rice. And I feed the dogs the same food. Of course, I prepare it differently. For me, I prepare it in my little sections and I eat them like I eat. But for the dogs, I crush it all up into like a big mix. And because I always remember we used to buy the mashed food of all the natural ingredients. So we figured, well, if we can, let's just use as close to natural ingredients as we can get. So I'd rather cook for my dogs and myself. And it's great because it's kind of like I get the best of both worlds. I get healthy and my dogs are very healthy and in very good shape. There's a lot of turkey. But it's for the dogs too, so. I always rinse out the meat container because when you throw it out, if there's meat residue in there, the garbage starts to stink. Alright, turn on the stove. And look at that, boom. I have the rice cooking, I have the vegetables cooking, and I have the meats cooking. And it literally took me only like 5 minutes, not even. Of course, you didn't see when I put the rice in there, but let me tell you my ratio for rice. Alright, so if I'm using white rice, I'll do a cup 1-to-1 ratio. So if a cup of rice is a cup of water, but if I'm using brown rice, it's double the ratio. So it's 2 cups of water for every 1 cup of dry brown rice. So I put 2 cups of brown rice, a little over. So then I put 4 1/4 cups of water with it. Just put a little pour of vegetable oil in there, just a little bit. Mix it in. Well, I mix it at the end, but poured a little pour of vegetable oil. Then I sprinkle garlic powder just so it coats the top. And then I'll do a light layer of salt on the top. And I'll mix it all in. And that's it. And then press cook on the rice cooker. And then for the broccoli, I'll just rinse it, cut it up, put it in the steamer basket, lightly salt it, and just throw it in. Let the rice cooker steam it. So it literally does it all for me. I just literally prepare it really quick, and that's it. All I need to do is the preparation. There we go. Turn the flame down a little bit. No, but these power cooks really matter, so that's why I wanted to make a stream about it, because instead of just treating it like an everyday cook, well, of course I still appreciate it, but making a video about it really just shows that much more that, you know, how much it matters to you, or for me. There we go, and look, the food's going to be ready very shortly, but before that I'm going to feed the dogs now, because I saved some leftovers from yesterday. So I'll be able to feed them, finish cooking, take them for a nice walk, nice long walk, and then whatever happens next is whatever. But that was like a really fast transition from gaming to feed and take out the dogs and myself. I already had a banana and a protein shake as a snack, so this is going to be my dinner. And I'll have some turkey, some broccoli, and some brown rice. And I'll be happy knowing that I optimally fed myself. And the dogs. I'm gonna get their food ready. Alright. Sometimes to expand their food, if there's a little bit left and not too much left over, I'll take like the end pieces of the bread and I'll just break it up in their food, and it expands their food a little bit. Because I still have hamburger, broccoli, and brown rice already mashed up for them. See, there's hamburger, broccoli, and brown rice all in there. So mix in some bread chunks and there's their lunch. Of course, I warm it up for them too. Tear up the bread a little more. There we go. Sweet. Alright, mix it on up. Awesome. Alright, I'll be right back 1 minute. I gotta go use the facilities. Alright. Almost done. Alright, I'll flip the meat in a little bit. Still give it a few more minutes. And the rice is looking good. The broccoli's looking good. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, I'm just seeing this now. Hey, Carrie, 1150. How you doing? Perfect timing. You caught me right at the midday cook. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Just getting all the cooking for the day finished now, so I can relax for the rest of the day. Well, not relax, but you know what I mean. I'm going to feed the dogs, take them out, and then after that I have the rest of the day for myself. But of course I don't feel right unless the dogs have eaten all their food and have gone for a long walk. And honestly, me too. I've been inside for most of the day besides the first dog walk of the day. But I look at the next dog walk as me getting out too. But to honor it all, I'm streaming the cook. Dedicated to the walk. Yeah, the whole theme for my streams today are just honoring just the everyday stuff in life, but making it like, you know, giving yourself the pat on the back for it. Not like bragging about it, but, you know, because I noticed that, you know, a lot of days I go day in, day out, cooking, cleaning, walking the dogs, cooking, cleaning, walking the dogs. But I never really share it. But that's like, takes up a lot of time. So I figured that it deserves a nod too, you know? And most of the times I think too, it's like, this is a really healthy cook. This would be a good stream. There we go. The dog's food is ready. Plus, you know, it gives me that own self-acknowledgement where it's like, yeah, no, you're doing great. Keep it up. Alright, dog's food is ready. Alright, pups. Come on, get your food. Nun's time. Voila. There's your food. Wow, that's perfect. Just enough for both of you. Wow. That's actually so good, I want to eat it. Alright, here you go, pups. Like I said, it's like the same food that I eat. Oh, thank you, I have two. I got Mally and Rex. I need to get her a stand, so for now I put tape on her food bowl. But I gave them hamburger, brown rice, and bread. So it literally smelled like a cheeseburger because I warmed it up in the microwave. So it's like, oh, wow. It's like, dang, I want to eat that. But it's literally the same stuff I'm making now, just meat, rice, and vegetables. It can get, you know, a little repetitive, but, you know, like I said, I like to have my burgers and pizzas occasionally, so I eat healthy a lot, but I like to keep it spicy with stuff. with, stuff that might not be the healthiest, but, I eat it in moderation. Plus, I work out a lot, so it balances out. There we go. The meat is just about ready. See, that didn't take long. That took about like 10 minutes of focus. Think about how easy it is to let 10 minutes go in a video game or something, or just watching YouTube or whatever. There we go. Check it out. It's just ground turkey. But oh yeah, they eat good just because I eat good, and that's the way I eat. And instead of buying expensive dog kibble, I really just kind of balance it out and buy. Like I say, it helps me eat healthy too, so it's a win-win. I save money by buying meats in bulk and buying rice and making it myself in the rice cooker, and I steam the vegetables. And vegetables, if they're not too expensive, so I get to be extremely healthy with the dogs. But look, like all the best food, like dog food out there, we used to get them like I forget if it was Rachel Ray brand or whatever, but it was like a pre-mixed mashup of all these ingredients. It's like brown rice, vegetable medley, beef, whatever, And it's like, if it's based off of real food, well, why as well just give them real food? Well, as real as I can give them. Wow, you guys finished already? Oh, alright. They ate all their food. Good doggies. She's waiting for more. Now, Mally, you need to go on a little bit of a diet. Oh, well, I'm glad that I did that. Sometimes it feels like a task to do it all, so I like to make it fun. Plus, like I said, give myself a pat on the back for cooking like this, because, I didn't have to do this. I might make some mac and cheese later. To go with it. This is ready. This is just about ready. Sweet. I can put the meat in the meat barrel. I'll let that fry up for another minute. And I cooked it perfectly to the point where like all of the meat juice evaporates and I don't have to dispose of any oily juice. But I didn't overcook it. For the most part, it's fairly clean and dry already. Look at that. No drips. One of my biggest pet peeves is after you cook a bunch of meat, when there's just like a pool of grease. First of all, you gotta dispose of it properly. You can't just pour it down the drain. That's terrible. Horrible. You either gotta put it in a garbage can with paper towels so it soaks up and throw it away, or... well, that's what I do. I just dump it. I take all the used paper towels and I just dump it in the garbage. And then I'll toss that bag. Sweet. Alright, that's it. Got it all out of the way. And it doesn't take long to wash. Everything is fairly, still clean. Alright, have their meats all ready. I don't like to put the lid on right after. I let it air out a little because then it gets all sweaty inside. I'll let that cool off. And the rice is cooking. It might be another, like, I'd say like 10 minutes until the rice is ready, but I think the broccoli is done. Should be ready now. The only way to find out is to try one. Yep, brown rice. I do the duo. My rice cooker has a steam basket on the top, so I do brown rice and broccoli at the same time. Ooh. So I killed two birds with one stone. You're ready. Woo. The broccoli always finishes first because the brown rice takes way longer to cook than white rice. White rice would have been done by now if I would have put it in, but brown rice takes 2 times as long, takes 2 times as much as water. But I do the brown rice because it's healthier, and because I work out a lot, and because the dogs walk a lot, so we're all very active, so I figured we'd get the most nutrients that we can. Sweet. And like I said, I like to give myself credit, not like bragging it or anything, but because, you know, cooking like this all the time takes a lot of time and effort. That's why I said, like, I spend so much time doing it, then, you know, it's just like a disservice to myself to not make like a stream about it. This is just like everyday life stream, you know. Just a day in the life. Plus the dog walks help me get out of the house and help me feel less cooped up in the house, especially after like a long stream. Because I know that feeling, like once you're like after immersed into something for so long, it's like, what do I do next in life now? You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, broccoli's all finished, the meat's all finished. Now I just gotta wait for the rice. It's cooking itself. Oh yeah, no problem. Take your time. The whole time I'm just talking to myself, anyways. At your leisure. Time to do the dishes real quick. It won't take long. And then I can walk the dogs. And then I got all the nitty gritties out of the way. Plants outside. I'll water them after too. Look at that. See, the dishes are almost done. You know, the best part about streaming is that, you know, sure, even if some people pop in or in and out, or even if it's just me for a little bit, it's like it gives you that green light to narrate yourself in a positive way. You know what I mean? Oh, I see it. You're back too. You know, kind of like gives you the outlet to be able to like just, you know, comment on yourself, give you that extra perspective. Well, plus that's just my excuse of making the dishes fun. It won't take long. I got a few dishes to do. That's one pet peeve of mine, is that at the end of the day, if there's a big stack of dishes, especially if there was a big cook, I just want it to be clean. Oh, thank you. I know sometimes it's a little off-putting to some people, but you know, I'm only positive because I know how it feels to not be positive. And plus, all of our time matters. So while I've got it and while I'm feeling it, it's good to share, you know, positive thoughts, because how often do we get mad at something and you'll express your anger, or you'll get mad and sad real easy, but you know, how often do we just like express positivity, just like, you know, in general? Plus, it helps, honestly, with me and my own, you know, psyche, because, you know, these streams are, like, condensed. But when it's just me hanging out, walking the dogs, just doing my thing, streams like this, you know, I remember it. And so it makes a difference for me, too. And, you know, it's not always, you know, bright and sunshine positivity, too, but, you know, you get it when you can. Yeah, I definitely have gone through a lot of stuff that I didn't like, to just figure out where it's like, you know what, I'm just going to do what I like to do and enjoy it, and that's it. Just took a lot of trial and error. And like, I still make all kinds of mistakes. I always notice I've always given good advice, though, growing up, just to friends and stuff, but I've never really taken my own advice until, like, you know, recent days. That's like the hard part. It's easy to tell someone, like, hey, you know, be better, be good, be well. But it's easier said than done. But hey, saying it makes a difference too. Plus, you know, it sets a good foundation for yourself later. So, you know, when I do stream or whatever, I don't have to, like, you know, I'll be good already, because I already know that, like, the way I live my life already, like, I like, validate myself. Because I used to be one that would always, like, ask everyone, is this right? Is this okay? What do you think about this? Is this cool? Is this right? Do you think, is this, like, relevant? It's like, you know what? Who cares? If I like it, then that's all that matters. And then after this, I'm going to make a little clip stream when I'm walking the dogs. Plus, I make a bunch of videos like that anyways, like on social media and stuff, so, and other platforms. But I don't do it so much on Twitch. Because, you know, my whole, like, edge, too, is, like, you know, the time spent outside, and, you know, just besides gaming is, you know, just as important and awesome as gaming. anyway, speaking of gaming, I'm really excited just to, once I finish all the stuff that I'm supposed to do, then I enjoy gaming like 10 times more. But I've been playing through Donkey Kong Bonanza, and that game's freaking awesome. You know what? I honestly think that for the $70 price point, I mean, sure and all, but I feel like that one would be more deserving of the $80 mark than the Mario game, than Mario Kart World. I feel like Mario Kart World should have been like the $70 one. But either way, whenever I pick up that game, like 5-6 hours can melt away really easily. Plus, it's nice to just smash rocks. I mean, it's pretty simple. I can't wait till Metroid Prime 4 comes out. That's going to be the big one for me. Feel like a chef right now. Well, in the dishwasher. It's like it has to be clean. Well, since I cook all the time, I always clean after I cook. Always, always. There we go, last but not least. Grand finale. The 2 pans that aren't very dirty, so we'll clean nice and quick. Get all the grime off of there. Should be good. One down, one to go. Hey, Sophie Store. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? Just turning my rest day into in the life of stream. Oh, thank you, Carrie. It was nice to have you hanging out. We'll catch you later. No, yeah, I figured since I was doing a healthy cook to share the power cook. Today is turkey, brown rice, and broccoli. And everything's just about done. I'm just finishing the last couple dishes. And that's it. I finished my entire cook. And did all the dishes. All within 1 hour. And I've been streaming for about a year. I'd say just around A year, yeah. You guesstimate exactly. But, starting off, kind of just learning things, learning about OBS, and, having it be really basic at first, but then I'm still learning, but, just kind of optimizing as I go. But for fun, just for fun. It's mainly about just streaming life and gaming, and that's about it. I look at it more as, cataloging your time rather than trying to do anything else. And if you're just doing that, you will get followers. You're doing it the natural way, you know what I mean? But I feel like if you're trying to get big or something, then you can burn out real easy streaming. But if it's just you living, then it makes it something fun, Oh, I'm from the United States, East Coast. How about you? Oh, nice. Good old Virginia. See, Virginia. I'm not too sure. I gotta look on the map exactly where that is. Virginia. No, I'm thinking of Vermont. No, but Virginia is a little more out. West Virginia. Yeah, I stream pretty much most modern games, newer games, like the new Switch games, Donkey Kong Bonanza I've been streaming a lot of. And I've been also playing Fallout 76, RuneScape Dragon Wilds, and a bunch of other newer games. Those are just some of the current ones. I mean, the list goes on indefinitely, but a lot of those games I'm just not playing currently. Alright, that's it. Dishes are done. Rice is almost finished. The dog's meats are all cooked. The dishes are done. Now, I was streaming earlier, and though today is my rest day and day off, I can't just sit behind the screen all day. I have to cook for the dogs, walk them, and that doesn't take too long, though. Just literally takes me about an hour to cook and clean, and then I walk them. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour because I like to take them for long walks. And then after that, that's all it really takes, just a couple of hours, and they're walked and fed, and everything's cleaned up, and then I can just enjoy the rest of the day. Let's see, all-time favorite game. Let's see, all-time favorite game. Let me think. It's right on the tip of my tongue. You know what? All-time favorite game? I'd say old school RuneScape. I was honestly really thinking about getting my membership back, but after this dog walk, of course, because I'm not at a computer right now. I'm not going to be gaming. But the idea, the seed has been planted. So the next time I start gaming, when I sit down at the computer, most likely going to get my membership and start doing my achievement diaries in old school RuneScape. Well, there you go. I just said it. But honestly, the reason that I want to start getting back into old school RuneScape is because I started playing RuneScape Dragon Wilds, and it reminded me of my love for old school RuneScape. Oh, Fortnite's awesome. I haven't played it too much recently, but I think it was around not season 5 or 6, but I forgot the one with the guy who has the cat mask in the pink kind of costume, and then Ragnarok. I played through all those seasons, just a couple, but I played it extensively with my friends. And I did play since it started, but I didn't make any progression, so I only started making progression around Orange Justice. So That's like the most OG stuff that I've got in Fortnite. It goes back to the Orange Justice season, which I don't remember that exactly, but all right. Yeah, the food's all done. Got my ground turkey and broccoli and brown rice. The dogs already ate. Actually, I gotta wash their bowls. I already gave them their lunch. So what I cooked now is dinner. Oh, it's Animal Crossing. Oh, you know what? I've always really kind of had my eye on Animal Crossing, especially the one for Switch, but I just never really got to it. Just because, you play so many other games. And, ooh, I love Minecraft. That's awesome. Oh, and Stardew Valley. I like the cozy games like that too, honestly. And I was looking at Stardew Valley, but I do like Minecraft. Is Octopath Traveler one of those too? I was looking at a lot of similar games or games along those lines, but I haven't really gotten to them yet. I literally have so many games that I'm playing through and that I like and want that it's really hard to get to them all. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, alright, the rice is almost ready. And then I can walk the pups. Well, honestly, since they ate, I can just walk them now and the rice will stay warm until I get back from the walk. Because when this rice cooker, it stays warm. Oh, yeah, here, let me... Oh, yeah, I got you in the chat right here, so perfect. Yeah, I see your Discord, yeah. When I get to my computer, of course. Alrighty, gotta finish the dishes. Very good, very good. That's it. All the dishes is done. Nice. Oh, and the rice just finished. Look at that. In record time. Oh, here, let me, can I chat in here? But just just as a forewarning, if it has anything to do with digital art or anything, I will instantly delete you. And when it comes to Discord, I just don't do any of that anymore. I don't entertain any of it anymore. But I will entertain friendships about my stream and the things that I like to talk about. But if it has anything to do with anything other than that, I'm not interested. And if you're here, I'm just telling you now, if you're going to waste my time, that is an upsetting thing. I won't get upset, but you're bringing up the upsetness. And that's, I'm not here to waste anyone's time. Just because, I've entertained a lot of the digital artists, and more than one have they even chewed me out in the end, saying, "Oh, if you're gonna look at my stuff and go on Discord and waste my time and not collaborate with me after being so nice, then it's like wow." So that's why I just have to say straight up, because there's so much of that, and believe it or not, more so than not, it's that than a real person trying to just, help grow the stream, or that's just interested in what I do or my content, But honestly, even if it's a bot or a person or whatever, when people are straight up, when I'm straight up, it really just it nips it in the bud right there. In all due respect, I tell everyone because I've had my time wasted and I've been told that I'm wasting people's time. So after being hit like that, it's like, and then there's so many of them. Like every stream, there's like 2 or 3 the digital artists that are so kind and so nice, but then it just ends up being a plug to their digital art selling. But here, yeah, I'll definitely share my Discord. Nothing against anyone. I just always have to make that clear because there's so many people trying to pull me onto Discord for digital art, and it's like, oh my goodness. Let's see, can I type on there? Well, either way, I thought, wasn't I able to type before on there? Stream manager, can I? Here, once I'm gonna be right back. I gotta use the facilities. Sweet. All right, I'm back. But yeah, I have your Discord here. So, yeah, my Discord is I like games 11. No spaces, spelt exactly as it's said. No, but that I mean for yeah, I tried to see if I could type it, but I just since I'm doing it from my phone, I don't want to back out or anything. It'll just end the stream. All right, ready to go. All washed up, cleaned up. Yeah, and the Discord is I like games 11. You see, how do I hide that? Show chat. Yeah, there we go. No, with an S at the end. I like games with an S. So exactly that, but just after game, put an S. And that's it. You know, I try not to be rude either, even to the people who are doing the digital art stuff. I just, just gotta be honest, because I notice there's other people that even make videos that say like, they've been pulled off for the same kind of digital art. So it's like, I'm not trying to say anything against anyone that's negative, but there have been some. I mean, I'm not trying to say anyone's a bot. Let's see, Twitch affiliation, if you don't mind, if we could share you the details. I mean, sure. What is that Twitch affiliation and all that? Oh, yeah, because since I'm new, fairly new on Twitch and with Discord and everything, figuring out how to properly connect through Discord and create, the right kinds of things and whatnot is that definitely seems like the route that I would like to go. So yeah, I would definitely be interested in information. But if you're selling anything or anything like that, remember, I'm just here for to game and have a good time, rather than to try to buy any kind of services. Oh, that would be cool. I mean, yeah, like I know, like I have like the basic setup, but I'm not, like I said, it's not really like a money kind of base thing, but I'm all open for it because I definitely know that eventually things will grow on Twitch. So, oh, but it's cost. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not going that route right now. I'm just enjoying my games and playing it. I don't need any. It's like if no, thank you. No, thank you. In all due respect. Trust me, if I wanted to, I could pay people, like a bunch of people, to go view my stream at the same time and get me my affiliate program started and all this stuff, get things rolling. But I'm not trying to go that route. No, it's not about money. It's not about growing as fast as I can. I don't even care if I even grow. I'm just cataloging myself as I go, and if that's good enough or not, I don't care, because I'm good enough for myself. And let me just make it plain and simple for anyone who watches this, and I'll mark the time right now so I can make a clip about it. I'm not even going to say that. I'll just say that people respect their time, and I'm one of them. That's all. It's like I'm not out here panning for more followers or more money or anything. Oh, heck no. Are you trying to say I don't have enough money? What? This is not about money. If it was, I would say yes, but unfortunately for your case, it's not. So, thank you for being so polite, though. I really appreciate anyone promoting their services or whatnot, but yeah. I don't need growth. But I appreciate it. Big time. Perfect. No, thank you. It's perfect and straightforward. If I ever need so, you're there. And that's perfect. At least you didn't get like upset. Some people get upset. Like if you say no, or if you say no thank you, or thank you, I appreciate it, they get upset and pushy. But no, I appreciate that. You put yourself out there, you leave it there. And if you're there for, if I ever have the idea, you give me the pamphlet. You know what I mean? Because there's some people who get upset, and then the people who get upset, it's like, well, now it's forever now. Like I said, like I've definitely had people get upset with me before, and it's like, what? It's like I was just trying to be nice. Well, not even trying. I was just being nice, maybe too nice. All right, and just like that, all the food is ready. Perfect timing. So there we go. We've got the rice, turkey, and broccoli. All finished. I can cap these two now, but I'll leave the rice for a few so it doesn't get all steamed out. And I did it. Wonderful. Alright, now it's time to put everything away. Awesome. All right, and that is it. The power cook is complete. All right, bye-bye. Oh, that's perfect time until you said goodbye, right? Right at the end of the stream, at the end of the cook. That was today's power cook in just about an hour. So that's to make a power cook stream, showing you that in 1 hour's time, how you can just cook a positive intention meal for yourself, your animals, or whatever, and just turn an everyday happening into a happening. You know what I mean? Instead of just having it be whatever, you made it into something important because it matters to you. So with that being said, that's the rest day cook, power cook. And I do have another power cook before this where I did the same cook but with ground beef. But here's to setting intention for the best and not even focusing on the nitty gritty of it, just being open for the best and letting what happens happen. And that's it. Alright, peace out. Whoop.